Hey guys, welcome back to another video. It's your man Jay. Whew. Lot to talk about. But first, I want to say thank you. Thank you to the folks that support the channel. YouTube has been having a lot of issues with subscriber count. I even looked at mine at one point and I saw, like it said 0, but then it jumped up to 103,000. And I'm almost at 104,000, but it seems to be stuck at 103, like a flat number of 103,000. So I appreciate the people standing by me. This tech game is funny like that, man. You can be on top, then you can be on the bottom. You can taper off. You can have an uphill climb. And you know, we're going to talk about the OnePlus. We're going to talk about the Galaxy Fold. Just going to talk about a few things in this video. But before I do so, I got to tell you, I like the Pixel Slate. The Pixel Slate, I'm working on a new video, just kind of putting it together in my mind, what I want to do with this video. It's nothing fancy, just a follow-up. Probably just me pointing the camera at the product, but and telling you my experience after 30 days. It's been more than 30 days. But the Pixel Slate is a fantastic device. I mean, it is great. I mean, I do have the Core i5 version with 128 gigs of storage. It's on sale again at the recording of this video. We're in September. It's the 25th of September, and it's on sale again. So I got it for $750 with the keyboard and everything, and then the pen and everything the pen was separate. But this Pixel Slate is the truth for me. I've actually moved it to my #1 spot. Like, my Mac is over there, obviously, and the MacBook Pro just kind of boom. I really want to upgrade to a new MacBook Pro, but I'm trying to hold off. The Pixel Slate, the only flaw that I've noticed that just is really uncomfortable for me is editing on it. I prefer to edit on the Galaxy Note 10 Plus or the iPhone 11 Pro or some, just any other device other than the Pixel Slate for some reason. Even though I got my pen and everything, it's a hybrid. It's a Chromebook, and I can take it off and use it as a tablet. But something about it, it's just like that sometimes. I just don't want to edit on it. I don't feel comfortable. It's my primary, but from serious editing, I head over to the Mac. But speaking of Macs, October should be an event. Hopefully, I'm reading online, rumor mill. Just take it for what it is. I'm hoping that there's a new MacBook Pro 16 that's affordable, like under $2,000. A model that's under $2,000. I would be happy with that. I would love to get, because I get you heard me say I get a nice government discount, and so I get a big chunk off of the pricing right now. And then if there's sales in places, there's always something on sale with the MacBook Pros. And Apple keeps updating them so fast here lately. They've been dropping the same device, but upgrading and giving better internals and keeping the price the same or lowering it. So they're really screwing over their customers when they do that. And they kill the resale value on stuff. Like, if you bring out something that's, better, but the same price or less, you're killing the other models prior to that. That's why you look at Best Buy and a lot of retailers selling the models that just came out, the 2018 models, like $500, $600, $700 off. They got to get rid of that stuff because the new ones are a better purchase, technically. So, the MacBook Pro that I could get is just like a baseline MacBook Pro. I have an SSD, external SSD, 512 gigs, so I'm not even worried about the memory options. But it's been a known fact that the base MacBook Pro is pretty much underclocked. That thing is a beast. Everyone who I've seen touch it says, man, this thing is incredible. Yeah, so that's something to take note of. But the, sorry. Got to plug in my Pixel because I was getting ready to tell you about that. The Pixel 3a line just got another update, adding dark mode and its navigation, different navigation with gestures, and privacy and control things. And then it says quick actions from notifications. So that's something to take note of. You Pixel 3a owners, you got a system update waiting for you if you haven't already done so. Now, the Galaxy Fold. I'm kind of weary of the Galaxy Fold because because of all the attention that Samsung is giving it with warnings. It's like, whoa, you know, like, why so many warnings? It's almost like they're telling us, you know, you really shouldn't, this isn't ready for prime time. That's the way I read into that. Some people could say, Jay Will, you always being so negative. You a Samsung hater, which is ridiculous. Pay attention, folks. They're releasing this device. And while I've gone on record and told you guys 1,000 times my dislikes of the device, small screen, it's thick, it's overpriced, the plastic display, that doesn't mean I don't want it. You know what I mean? And because I want to try some of the latest tech. It could be a better purchase, or no, rewind. It could be a better productivity device than the Galaxy Note 10 Plus, but I highly doubt it. No. The fact that you can dig your finger into that plastic display and it's permanently there, that's a wrap. I feel like they shouldn't even do this. I would have been so much happier with two glass and a seam down the center. You can laugh at that design all you want to, but that design is more sturdy and functional than this plastic display for $2,000, folks. $2,000. Come on, man. That'd be a good thumbnail, I guess. But it's amazing how many people jump to defend this product. I mean, the pre-orders are going to go up, or it's going to go on sale on the 27th. It's just in a couple of days. If more power to you if you want to drop $2,000 on this phone with all these warnings. You could just get a Galaxy Note 10 Plus. You get the S Pen, 512 gigs of storage, an SD card. You know, you get some great build quality. You know, this is a whole bunch to like about this phone. I love this phone. Love it. Whew. So, will the Galaxy Note or Galaxy Fold, you know, get put on the chopping block and be called right away? Or are you guys going to show it some love and give it a big kiss? That was lame. Yeah, but you know, the Galaxy Fold is amongst us, man, and it's going to be a phone that we're going to see unboxing review. We're already seeing reviews of it from the media. Hashtag the media. No shade, man. It's just what I feel about them, man. It's the media. And you know, we'll see that one video come out of the full review after using it for a week, which I think is impossible to do. In 2 weeks, in 2 weeks, you should be able to review a phone of solid, continuous use. But in 3 to 7 days, I don't think so. I think that's too soon for some devices. Now, if it's an iPhone, okay, yeah, you definitely can review an iPhone in a week, because it's just like the iPhone you just gave up or the one that you're already using. So with a few different tweaks. But some devices, you need about 2 weeks, a month, maybe even 3 months. But it's okay to do a first impressions and unboxing. You know, that's cool. But then come see me in a week. Come see me in 3 days. Then come see me in a week. Then come see me in 2 weeks. Then come see me in a month. You know, that's how I prefer to do it. More power to the people that don't like that. But when I get a phone, I'm dropping at least 10 videos on it. At least, probably. Especially if it's a phone I really like. 10, 15, 20 videos. There's no limit on YouTube. I heard someone say that, oh, you're pushing out too many. Give this a rest. You've been pushing out all these videos. Just don't click on them. Just don't click on them. It's just simple. Click on things that you're interested in. Don't come back to the channel. I mean, it sounds harsh, man, but it's a true, like, come on, think about it. If I don't like something, I'm just not going to click on it. I'm not going to waste my energy commenting saying, oh, you're doing, no, come on, move around, man. Move around. To all the people, oh, Jay, you too sensitive. Man, get out of here. The internet. People read into things on the internet way too much. Face to face, it would not be this way. And we can only interpret what people are saying in their messages the way they type them. So if you start off with, this dumb, someone's, click, delete, you're out of here. That's how I feel about it. The Galaxy Fold is going to get a lot of heat. There'll be people to come to this channel when they see it on my channel and be like, I thought you said you weren't get it. You trashed this phone. Those people are so silly. People say that about the iPhone. And why'd you get the iPhone 10s, or why'd you get the Max? Why'd you get the 11 Pro? Why'd you get Why you said you weren't going to get the Note? Oh my gosh, come on, folks, move around, please. The Galaxy Fold has a lot of issues before it's even coming out. That's just a fact. It has a lot of issues before it's. Well, I've never seen an OEM release a product and put a ton of warnings on it, what you shouldn't do. Come on, folks. For $2,000, this is just another smartphone. There's nothing revolutionary about it. It opens. We've seen that before. After that, it's definitely just another Galaxy. And the only Galaxy that you should be using for pros is the Note 10 Plus. Sign it off. J. Will, and I approve that message. The OnePlus 7T, sadly enough, has already been unveiled by its own company. There's just no more surprises anymore. To all you leakers out there, I don't like you anymore. Leaking used to be fun every now and then back in the day because it would be one leak, and then it would be nothing else, and then it would be something different. That, you know what I mean? I don't like you anymore. I don't like you leakers. I don't like you. Stop. People are trusting you to hold on to their products and testing, not to give it out all the information before consumers could even get their hands on it, man. That's lame. Let's have some fun with tech, man. When are we going to be actually surprised by something? Never. Now, you can't hide anything from the internet, unfortunately. That's how it goes. So OnePlus decided to just say, here's our device. Same thing with Google. They were just like, here's the phone. It's sad, man, but that's what we've come to. No surprises anywhere. Every device gets leaked. That is just where we are right now. Everything gets leaked. Now, Galaxy Fold is in the news. The Galaxy is in the news for sure. And you also have the OnePlus dishing out their stuff, just putting it out there, saying we're not even going to try to hide it, unfortunately. Now, the Mate 30, I've been getting a lot of hits in my box. You should get the Mate 30. You should get this. You should donate to the channel so I can get that. You know, I mean, importing a phone, the next phone that I want to import is going to be more than likely the Vivo Nex 3. That phone looks hot. And all you guys out there that left messages saying, oh, be careful about FunTouch OS, move around, man. I've already used FunTouch OS. I don't see a problem with it. You guys are some of you guys are straight followers, man. You listen to everything the media says and tells you is bad, and you roll with it. You gotta think for yourself. There's nothing wrong with FunTouch OS in this house. You're too used to the same thing. You're afraid of change. People don't want to give anything else a change. It's like Apple and Samsung have everybody convinced that those are the two devices that you should get. No. But in all fairness, those devices aren't even made for the US market. They're made for other markets. But we're so intrigued by them, this is where we are. We have to try them out. There's nothing wrong with that. I say try it. I say go for it. There are other phones out there other than Samsung and Apple phones. There's a ton of them. And you just got to be willing to go get them. That's all it is. So, in recent days, the iPhone's cameras have proven to be, and if you saw my video versus the G8, I actually gave the camera preference to the iPhone. But I don't know if a lot of people say, oh, you know, the iPhone can't be beat by the G8. Well, you're sadly mistaken. It is the smarter purchase and the better purchase of the two. It truly is. And if you don't think so, then you don't have a lot of phones. And there was a guy on there commenting about that he worked for T-Mobile. That's great, I understand. But as a consumer on this channel, I want to try to keep the consumers educated. You know, and it's your job to get, as a creator, I would think, okay, let's pull this back. Let's rewind. It's not your job to do what I consider my job as a creator. Forget about me trying to tell the creators what to do. I can only try to lead and do my part. So on this channel, I'm going to always put it out there for the best deals first. I had a person comment and say, oh, you used to do your whole channel on budget phones. No, my channel has never really just been focused on budget phones. Blackberries are expensive. And I can recall spending $700 on a BlackBerry Passport. That's not a budget phone. This is a mixed channel when it comes to pricing on phones, but I'm always promoting pocket-friendly devices that are bang for your buck. The G8, in my opinion, is the better device of the iPhone 11 and the G8. It is. When I'm comparing phones, a lot of experts jump in the comments and start telling me, well, you forgot this, you forgot that. No, I didn't forget it. It just wasn't important to me. And I spoke on it in another video. So when you have a situation where I'm comparing a phone, instantly in a person's mind, and just so you know, I've been doing YouTube long enough and I've been dealing with comments long enough to know who actually watched the videos. I know who's watching the videos. I can tell who's putting fake comments out there. It happens all the time. And there's a lot of people that, people just don't want, no one's ever going to buy the G8 over the 11, iPhone 11. You're wrong. There's plenty of people that want the G8 is offering way. Some people say, it doesn't matter what's on paper. People are going to buy this. There's a lot of naive people in the technology field. Creators. There's a lot of naive creators, and there's a lot of naive people following those naive creators. There's no other way to say that. And if you're not willing to educate the people on a smart purchase, at least give it a try so they can know. Like I told people, don't buy this. Buy the 11. Buy the 11. I put a post up on this on smartphoneconversations.com. That's plug. Go check it out. And I explain in detail why you should buy the 11 and not this. It's there. Go check it out. And plus, I've been saying all along, why you should get the 11. The 11 is the smarter, safer choice because you're wasting, in my opinion, you're wasting $300 to $700 or however much more this phone is, depending on your memory option. Instead of getting the 11, man, it's the same phone minus a lens, screen resolution, things like that, which all to the average consumer really don't matter, from what I've learned from talking to people. So the iPhone 11 versus the G8, that was a fair battle. I didn't even talk about the DAC. I didn't talk about any of these things. The iPhone 11 is a safe iPhone purchase for Apple users. But trying to convince me, a guy who has 1,000 phones, that the iPhone 11 is better than the G8, it's impossible. There's no way you can win that argument. The only way you could win that argument with me is to keep talking about sales numbers. That's it. The sales do not matter. There are a ton of people out there who are using phones from 6 years ago. iPhone people included. You know what I'm saying? So keep this in mind when you're trying to argue. And it seems like that's the Android users, when Android users come to Apple videos, it's so strange. They're just suckers. They're rude. And on the flip side of that, Apple users come across as arrogant when they watch Android videos. But reality is, we all should be trying to win this battle and stomp these OEMs and stomp down their pricing. We don't gain anything by fighting each other over something that we have no control over. Here's a real world example. Blacks fighting Hispanics in the prison system. It's amazing what you see. Been there, done that. Take it for what it's worth. That's what you see in the world. You see these two cultures fighting each other. And for what? While the other culture just sits back and looks and laughs. That's how it is in the tech world. You got these clowns fighting and arguing with each other for nothing. It's pointless when you don't even own stock in either company. Don't be brand loyal. It's okay to have a preference. I prefer BlackBerry and WebOS, but they don't exist. So Team Pixel. Yeah, Team Pixel. So I would encourage you to enjoy your tech. Enjoy it, son. You have to enjoy it. But there's no need to go to tech reviewers' videos. Because think about it. Even though I'm just a dude reviewing tech, I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure I know a little bit more about tech than the people watching me in most cases. I don't claim to be a photographer. I don't claim to be. I mean, I did go to college for micro applications, but my curriculum doesn't exist anymore. Basically, hacking. For my counselors and teachers didn't really want to say it that way, but I learned, DOS way back in the day. Some people say green screens. When there was no graphical user interface, I was learning computers that way. So, you take it for what it's worth. The OP, which is me, when I'm posting something, I'm trying to make it as user-friendly as possible. And the only thing I can tell you is that there are more phones out there than these two. Much better purchases than these two. Yeah, way better. Now, while these two are two of the greatest phones that you could possibly own, in my opinion, just two of them, there are a ton of other phones out there that are better in a lot of ways and cost a heck of a lot less. That's how I feel about it. OnePlus is a company that could really rule the world if they wanted to, but they have too many things that they're just not good on OnePlus. Cameras being one of them. And I always talk about cameras because this is a social media age where people are in front of the camera. They are in front of the camera like me, in front of this DSLR. We're in front of this camera and we're presenting ourselves a certain way. And this tech stuff, man, it's getting deep with the cameras. That's why everybody's focus is around cameras pretty much. Because people are going to post onto social media. And just get used to it because that's how it goes. So, I'll close on this. This was definitely a long vlog. But I'll close on this. The Galaxy Fold, the Pixel 4, all the international devices that we tend to bring over here, all of them have a win about them. All of them have something that's a win. And I encourage you to always enjoy your tech and try different things, but never, ever, ever settle in on a decision based on what we say. Because I will not become a part of the media. Not going to happen. I want you guys to do your own research. Vlogs like this where we just sit and chill and talk, I love it. Because again, smartphoneconversations.com, that's the plug. You got to go check it out. So, I'm definitely enjoying the Note 10 Plus. Do I miss using it like as my primary? Of course. But I owe you guys a fair representation of a review for the new iPhones. And that's what I'm going to do. Also, if you haven't seen it, I'm going to be covering just a little bit. I'm going to be covering a little bit. There's really not much that I want to cover because I still have the Essential phone. This is a phone that was way ahead of its time. Way ahead. And I decided to go ahead and update. Mine wasn't on 10. I was kind of holding out. But decided to go ahead and update it because, this phone offered so much at the right price and it just got overlooked. And, I don't know. I'm going to give it some love. But it's your man Jay. Lengthy vlog. If this was a live stream, it would be different, but this is a video. This isn't gonna. Maybe I'll put this as a premiere. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I will. So that way I can chat with you guys as a goal. I love chatting with you guys. I would do more live streams, but I just don't have the capacity. I mean, I'm not at capacity to do a live stream like that. I just don't want to. Nah, I don't want to do that many live streams. I don't want to become that guy who just live streams a lot. Nah, I don't want to do that. Not really my thing to do too many live streams. But hey, it is what it is. I'll try to keep as much content up as I can. Yeah. So, it's your man Jay. Try to bring you the coverage. Try to do what I can. Keep this tech thing going. And try to be that guy on the other side of the corner of the ring that's fighting for you. Try to get you the best deals and stuff like that. Got some new things coming in for the iPhones. So, be on the lookout for that. I'm going to special shout out to Armadillo Tech for taking care of me on something. I'll have that review up soon enough. And we're going to keep this ball rolling, man. It's your man Jay. 25-minute vlog. Wow. I love vlogging. And, that's why I live streams. That's what these are for. But I'm out of here, folks. Enjoy your tech.